Fans, this is my third video in one day, and this episode I am going to be talking about the Suite Life of Zack and Cody, with starring Ashley Tisdale, Brenda Song, Phil Lewis, Dylan Cole Sprouse, and Cole Sprouse. If you don't know, they are twin brothers in real life. Zack and Cody was aired in 2005, 2008, I want to say. Well, it ended in 2008 and they ended in 2005. It's basically a story about these uh, twins and a mom of obvious live in this very expensive hotel named the Tipton, which is London Tipton, aka Brenda Song. Her father, which is Mr. Tipton, owns that hotel, and her daughter basically runs, well, not runs it, just like you could say, look after it while her father is doing some business, which we hardly never see her father. And so it's basically about these twins living in a hotel. So the names are Zack, Cody, Maddie, Mr. Mosby, Erin, Carrie, which is their mom, Zack and Cody mom, and I think Esteban. Esteban is basically a doorman. You don't really, no, not doorman, the carrier or whatever you call them in a hotel. You don't really see him that often in the TV series. Mainly see Mr. Mosby, of course, the mom, Zack and Cody, Maddie, London, and somewhat Erin, depending on what episode, because Erin is madly in love with the twins' mom. Like, he has the biggest crush on her since the first episode. And like this one, I wasn't really a big fan of it, like Hannah Montana. I mean, I will watch it now and then, because one, the only reason why I liked it, because I had a huge crush on Ashley Tisdale back then. I thought she was everything that I wanted in a woman, but that's the only reason why I watched it. And plus, she was known for High School Musical. And yeah, but anyway, back to the Suite Life of Zack and Cody. And that you see, the first few seasons, like when they were kids, I didn't really like it that much because they could, like, the story and the comedy behind it wasn't really that good when they got a little bit older. Once they got older and like grew a little bit mature, that's when I started to like the show a lot more, because the comedy was a lot funnier, and that's basically about it about the show. What else you could say about it besides when they got older, the comedy was a lot better. And so I guess there's two. I want to say sequel or whatever. The first one, obvious, is Suite Life of Zack and Cody, and the sequel to it is the Suite Life on Deck, which is basically they start school in this ship, of course, that London owns, called the SS Tipton, where they travel basically around the world, and they have school there. It's basically like a college boat on a cruise, and they live there, and obvious they will have teachers there to teach them, because it's basically a ship school, you could say. And you still have your original cast, like, well, not all original, but some. You still have Zack and Cody, obvious, London, and Mr. Mosby. those three casts you have, and you have your new cast like Bailey, who played Debbie Ryan, and you have Woody. I don't know who plays Woody. And so it's basically a sequel to the Suite Life of Zack and Cody when they apparently was going off to high school. And I really don't know. Like I say, I'm not a huge fan of the second Cody franchise. I mean, I would watch it to get a good laugh out of it, but I wouldn't like constantly watch it like every day, you know, when it actually was aired. But it's basically about, like, if you watch the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody's Sweet Life on Deck, you would get the concept idea. It's about these two twins trying to learn their life lessons and stuff like that. And yeah, once again, I'm sorry if I didn't have more information about this like I did with Hannah Montana. Like I said, I wasn't really a fan of those two shows, which is this and Hannah Montana, so I couldn't really give you more information about the shows that I don't hardly watch. But I hope you still like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. In my first video, I described that this is part of my persona, and my persona name is John, but my real person name is Joe. John, I will explain details to him in later on of why I chose the name John and stuff like that. But anyway, hope you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up and make sure you please subscribe to my channel to sorry for stuttering. Make sure you please subscribe to my channel for more further uploads or updated videos of me reviewing some of the TV shows that I grew up and watched. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Peace.